Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well today. I really, really do. I hope I hope everyone has heard everything that I'm going to talk about. Because I would hate to have someone say, "Well, that's not true. You're a liar." Because I'm not. And I'm just going to tell you now, go to Turning Point, go to your videos or Twitters or whatever you do. I don't know what you do. And look up Turning Point, Florida. You won't have to vote again, my beautiful Christians. This is the point where patriots have a choice. People who claim to be patriots that are following Donald Trump. This is where you can actually redeem yourself as a patriot. Because if you're following Trump, you are not a patriot. Period. On stage, Turning Point, West Palm Beach, Florida. Trump says on stage, all of my beautiful Christians, I'm not a Christian, but all of my beautiful Christians, vote for me. Come out and vote. Elect me, and you won't have to vote again. All of my beautiful Christians, you won't have to vote again. We will fix it so you won't have to vote again, my beautiful Christians. Do you realize what that means? If you say, "Oh, he's just talking." No, he's not. He can't separate what he's supposed to keep silent on his agenda when he's speaking anymore. If you claim to be a patriot and you now vote for Donald Trump, saying that he, if elected, is going to wipe out democracy because we're not going to have to vote again, this is what's going to cause a civil war. Republican representatives have already said there will be a civil war. They have said it, they have called for it. They have called for people to be tried and hung and put in prison for treason because they don't agree with Trump. And then you have him say, "We will fix it so you won't have to vote again." If that does not terrify you, even as a Trump supporter, then I don't know what's really warped in there. A patriot would never allow that. That goes against our independence, our Constitution, and democracy, period. This should terrify you. And if it doesn't, then you're not paying attention. Our Supreme Court has already given immunity of a king to this person who is leading us down a road like Rome, and Rome fell. He is leading us down the road to provoke a civil war. The leader, the president of the Heritage Foundation, has already said, if the Democrats allow us to do what we want, there will be no bloodshed. This is a bloodless revolution unless the Democrats or liberals don't allow it, which means we're supposed to step back and let Trump become king of our country, put us in a second world class status, as well as take away our voting rights, which means that he will hand off his leadership to whomever he wants. There will be no more democracy in the United States of America. Do you understand that? He can't keep it silent anymore, and thank God he can't, because if you can't hear that and understand what is at stake, then I don't know what to say, my beautiful Christians. I'm not Christian, but vote me in and you'll never have to vote again. We will fix it so that you never have to vote again. If you want to claim to be a patriot and follow that, you are so delusional. You are so deep into a steeped cult that you can't possibly step out now, right? You're in too deep. No, you're not. No, you're not. You can change your stance. Nikki Haley voters are giving their money to Harris because they understand. Even though Nikki Haley has endorsed, her voters are voting for Harris because of this danger. I don't know how to make it any more clear. I don't know how to say it any clearer, except for I am a patriot and I feel provoked. I feel provoked at this point in time to save my democracy, no matter what it takes. I can't help it. That's what you have provoked in me. If you did not hear him say this, then you need to go look it up and listen to it come from his own mouth. You beautiful Christians, you beautiful patriots, if you vote me in, you'll never have to vote again. That is the end of democracy. And to say that the administration in now is tearing apart democracy, are you kidding me? Has anyone done any? The election in 2020 was not stolen. That is a lie. 2016, I believe, was stolen. 2024 is going to see a landslide, hopefully, because I hope that people see how dangerous this is and then reconstruct the Republican and Conservative Party, because that's what y'all need. Figure out something. Figure out a strategy to reconstruct your conservative, your Republican Party. But don't allow our freedoms to be taken away by voting for Trump when you know what he said is dangerous. I'm just saying, you beautiful Christians, you beautiful patriots, he's leading you down the bad road. A lot of people have seen it. And I hope that this can erase some fog or something. You're not a patriot if you allow this to happen. That's not patriotism. That's taking our independence from a king, or Declaration of Independence. You might as well tear up that old document, because that's not going to happen anymore, right? Do you think that people are going to allow that to happen? So everyone voting for Trump and MAGA and whatever your craziness is, if you do not hear that as a clear threat to our democracy in this country, and you do not read Project 2025, and you do not understand all the concepts and policies and cuts and veterans cuts and Medicare and Social Security and disability and cutting programs that need to be. I don't know. You're not a patriot. And if you're a Christian, why don't you take your Christianity out of your government? Because that's the way it's supposed to be. That's what this nation was built on. Y'all have a great day. Hugs from a distance.